What's up? Hope you can hear me now. It's 7 in the morning. Yeah, I'm at my office now, so no one's here, so I can start my shit. Right, let's get into it, okay? So, Friday hit my stop loss, alright? But, like I said, shit happens to me. That was an A plus setup. Okay, A plus, and still A plus setup doesn't mean it has to be perfect. A plus setups are like this what I'm about to show you. Okay, so right here you have a sweep here. Look at this sweep of these highs. Okay, you can see sweep of the session highs and the day's highs at that point. Okay, sweep of the highs goes down. Okay, a little bit of rejection, but then continuously goes down all the way. Right, so that's what I like. Sorry, I'm using my computer also. Not my computer, my office computer, but some reason this fucking thing don't let me send it to my email, so I can't post it. That's why my Monday video is a bit weird. Anyways, yeah. So these are the highs. It's the session highs, of Asian and London. So yeah, and was the day's high. Okay, so it swept here and went back down. Now, why did I mark out the zone? Because I said the day there was a fair value gap here. So I decided to take my trade here, instead of the fair value gap, because that's part of my plan. Okay, and end up hitting my stop loss, which I'm not sad, not disappointed. I mean disappointed, but you can see it was a good ratio, 1-to-2 ratio. Went out of the order block or into the order block, even touched the fair value gap, because there was a fair value gap, so even more I felt a bit more confident, a bit more strongly, which is why I said it was an A plus setup, because I added on another filter, and yet market hit my stop loss. So I didn't do anything wrong, but market goes where it wants to go. I can't control it, and this is a probability game, as I said, day in and day out. Correct? Yeah, so shit happens. I even took extra risk, which is not to say I'm mad about that, because yeah, like I said, A plus setup. Okay, A plus setup again doesn't mean I have to win, I have to gain profit. A plus setup means that it's the highest probability I could have asked for. Okay, which was this. You have a hand of poker. I think I'll refer to poker a lot in trading, because it's quite similar. You have a good hand, you stay, you add on more risk, and sometimes your opponent just has a better card, and you can't do anything. If you have the cards, you have to put the risk. Same thing. If I have a good setup, I have to put the risk. I couldn't say, I don't see anything wrong. Even the timing to enter the trade was in the New York session. It hit my fair value gap. Retrace out, enter equilibrium, into the order block. Oof, good. Yeah, I'll say a strong sweep, because straight away into the opposite direction. Just a slight rejection that caused the fair value gap. So yeah, not mad about that. Okay, let's move on then to our GBP USD. It'd be so much cooler if I could use the monitor. It's all up to me. Okay, so GBUSD, I did not place any trades. Why, you may ask? Okay, let's go through it. Okay, so we go to when we have the London session, obviously. Okay, London session, you can see we're in an uptrend. 4 hour, we're also in an uptrend, so that means we're looking for sweeps of the low. Okay, now let's go to 15 minute. Okay, sweeps of the low. Do you see any sweeps of the low? Okay, we look at lows here, no sweep. Lows here, no sweep. Oh, hmm. Touched, but it did sweep though. You know how we can see a sweep again? If it's touching your price, you just touch. That's not a good probability because normally price, when it sweeps, it will go down below. It will go until like here, like it will go reach until here, then it's a sweep. Okay, because some people will place their orders right below the lows. That's how the market movers move it. Correct or not? Because let's look back at the technical side of it. What is liquidity sweeps? Liquidity sweeps is when the market movers want to take you out and at a lower price. So if they want to move the market up, they want to buy it at a lower price. So they will push the market down. And if you're here, if most of the people are placing their trades here, obviously they're going to want to take that, right? They are not following no patterns and like, okay, I'm going to touch here. That's the only place I'm going to touch. No, they're going to obviously many of us will put our stop loss below the lows, right? Correct. So what they're going to do is go below. So this doesn't say that they took out the lows to buy it higher. No, it doesn't say that at all. And for a sweep, we want it to go up. Correct. We want it straight go to the opposite direction. That indicates a strong sweep. So this is not a sweep. I mean, like I'm saying, if you you don't look at these candles, you look at this candle and say, oh, sweep, let me straight away go and buy. No, cannot. Right? So yeah, no sweeps at all, just a change of direction. And let's say like you predicted, if your bias was sell for whatever reason, okay, let's say this, okay, there's no way you are at a sell because your daily is also buy, weekly is in a buy. Yeah, see, there's no way you could have, there's no logical way I would have made a sell order, because everything says buy. So yeah, how can I be mad at myself if I didn't make a trade and it went down? It doesn't make sense, does it? Like, it's obviously in a buy trend, every single thing. So that's how I feel. I took a loss, but it's a smart loss. It was a necessary loss. Okay? It was a worthy loss. I'm telling everyone I'm broke. But damn. Okay. So that's it. Now, where do I see the week going? Okay, that's interesting. Yep, I just came up with that. That's right. Let's go. Okay, 9:30. 3 o'clock. I might just end the video suddenly. That's because my co-worker's coming. If that happens, okay. Let's do this. Okay, what do we need to see for the weekly? Let's go to the weekly. So, our weekly is right now in a bullish state. I need to say I'm looking for buys this entire week. Correct? Well, I can say that, but let's be real. Look at this. Okay, it doesn't look like it's been, doing very well. Okay. A few weeks ago, I tried to do sort of become a swing trader unintentionally, because I saw movements in the, I think 4 hour. I used to, no, maybe daily. I used the daily level sweep. And the thing with that is, you can't be a swing trader if you don't have the capital for it, I guess. Because let's say you're wrong, and you might be. I was still following my plan. The risk I was taking was too much for me to handle. My account couldn't handle. I mean, like it could, but it was not worth the risk comparing to my account size. Yeah, it's not worth the risk. Okay, so anyways, you can say market will go up because it's in a buy trend, but look at this, it's just so sideways. Market has been so sideways this couple of weeks. This year, is it? Yeah, since last year June, it's been going down, up. Yeah, maybe I'll go until this line here. So why did I bring up the swing trader thing? Okay, because I do see a sweep here. I mean, it's very clearly a sweep, correct? You all can see that also. Here, not so much sweep. See, candle closed there, quite messy. So, not so much sweep. Okay, here, actually a sweep. Now, price did go outside. So does it mean I straight away sell? No. Let's go to a daily and see. Okay, so that means I'm not trying to teach you swing trading, but I'm just saying that it's good to keep that in mind when you're trading, as in that, okay, even though the whole week says buy, but I did see a sweep in the weekly, so maybe it's like, can use references like this candle. Okay, look at this candle. Sorry, okay, yeah. So look at this candle. What a strong bullish week this was. Look here. It went up, it just straight kept coming down. So maybe Monday it pushed all the way until here. Then every day it started coming down. So it looks bullish, but maybe 4 or 5 days was bearish. So let's just take a look at it so we know what we're dealing with. Okay, so this is the order block for the last push for that sweep. Now with 4 hour we can go here. We always want to make it as precise as possible. 4 hours there. So obviously you're in. Okay. Okay, is that interesting or what? I find it very interesting. I'm not gonna go into the 1 hour, into the 15-minute here, because it's from the weekly. If I go into the 15-minute, I might as well just wait until here and just buy it. Alright. So yeah, okay. You can just check the 1 hour if you all want. I'm so desperate for it. Fine. Check the 1 hour. Yeah, see? Told you. The 1 hour means I have to put my order block here. It's a bit too small, I think, for the weekly. So yeah, I'm not going to place a trade because it's too big and I'm not a swing trader, I'm not a swing trader, not yet. Maybe I will be, who knows. But yeah, being a swing trader is a lot of patience and a lot of capital. It's much easier to spot, I guess. But yeah. So, as you can see, there's a sweep. Maybe there's going to be push down. Maybe. But you see how this is like, all this is just in days. This sweep was January. This sweep was in January. Okay. here we are in May. So for swing trader, what would I be waiting all the time? But you can, if you want to take this trade, go for it, buddy. Go for it. But no, just look like, okay. This is a smart decision. See. Even though of course the risk to reward is good, but are you willing to lose this much? You know what I mean? Are you willing to lose that much? It's like in hand of blackjack. Yes, I can win. At this point, I'm not swing traded. If I try to enter based on some hunch, some experience, of course it's following my technique, but I don't have the experience of swing trading. So if I put this in, it's more like a gamble. Okay, not a gamble, it's not 50-50. 60-40. Yeah, 60-40, maximum 70-30. 70-30, I would say 70-30. But still, am I willing to lose 100,000? I'm just giving a number. If you're gambling, if you're putting 100,000, are you willing to lose 100,000 to gain maybe 200,000 for something you're not so sure of? Why are you putting that bet? Doesn't make sense. It's not really too good to pass up. No, I can make more precise trades and shorter trades, and I can make even more money. Correct. If I were to, because I'm now what do you call that? I'm a day trader. I'm a day trader, so I can take small, less risk trades, and because if I take one trade now, and the whole risk might blow my account, so it's basically either I blow my account or I double it. Whereas if I take day trades, I can slowly make up. Maybe today I lost, but the other 4 days, I make it back up and I can earn a profit. I don't risk my whole account on one trade. That's what we don't want to do. Okay. Alright. Let's go to gold. Let's go delete that. Okay. Let me just mark out the timings. Can't finish the video. I don't keep you long because I know you all are so interested in this. I know. I understand. It's hard to find such an interesting educational video. But yeah, okay. Let's go to the daily now. Okay, so in the daily, we're currently in a downtrend. We've been in a downtrend since January. Goes all the way down. So prediction, sell. Again, if I was a swing trader, if you're an investor, yeah, I can tell you to sell, but I don't like. Okay, it's over. See you guys next time.